Hey, it's Ted Izydor coming at you from Full Potential Coaching and Consulting. I'm here with my great friend Brad, who's shooting this video, and I'm also here next to my great Gretsch guitar, as well as my kick-butt 212 Blues DeVille amp. I've definitely been a musician my whole life, and I love the sound of a crunchy, great distorted guitar. And I think music has really helped keep me fresh out in the field. So I've been a mental health and addiction counselor for over 20 years. I've also been a clinical supervisor. And I've seen just way too many friends and colleagues get lost to the throes of burnout. So Full Potential is on a mission in 2015 to impact this issue in valuable ways. So I've included 3 short videos on burnout. The first video has to do with the physiological aspects of burnout. The second video shows the emotional, mental, and behavioral aspects of burnout. And then the big third video is a rockin' video by Tracy Marks, who really talks about work-life balance as well as the ability to set work boundaries. So in my investigation into the world of burnout, looking at professional journals, reading tons of books, all that kind of good stuff, I've actually arrived at what I think is TED's top 10, and this will be the second TED tool on how to prevent burnout. Hey, it's Ted coming at you with Ted's top 10 tips to prevent professional burnout, and this is based on the book Developing Practitioner by Thomas Skeevelt and Michael Ronstadt. I picked out what I think are the 10 most valuable tips from that book. And so, number 1 is counselors that are out in the field for in excess of 20 years that are still fresh, they have a real commitment to professional growth. The big number 2 is they call this thing the cycle of caring, which means as therapists, we meet people, we have to form a relationship with them, we work with them, we try to help them, and then we end, or maybe the client drops out of treatment. That's considered one cycle of caring. So if you're in the grind and you're seeing 6 or 7 people a day, each one of those people are a cycle of caring. So what they found with people that stay fresh is they're able to sort of reduce themselves between sessions and then also in the long run. The big number 3, they have great work boundaries. They're able to say the magic words, no, I actually can't volunteer for that, and I can't do that. Number 4 is they've enjoyed small successes with clients. So they might see a lot of court-ordered clients that are unmotivated or clients with really deep-end issues, but they're able to see kind of like the positives in the small steps a client makes or an insight they make in terms of heading towards long-term growth. The big number 5, of course, is to be fun and humorous. Don't take the work so seriously that you kill yourself. Number 6 is they stay engaged and they're enthused about work. So they volunteer for interesting research assignments. They get curious about what are they doing that's really working with clients, what's not working. And they sort of become enthralled with this idea of the human condition and how they can help them. Number 7 is they took regular time off. They didn't continue to work 80 hours a week. They actually took a break and reduced themselves. Number 8 is they maintain a sense of control over their work environment, which is kind of where I come from in terms of approaching the issue of burnout. You have to attack it at an individual level and also at an organizational level. So the people that have been successful long term are able to maintain control of their workload, their paperwork, etc. The big number 9 is they have loving, happy relationships outside of work. So one of the things that I've seen in my own personal work with counselors that have gotten burned out is their personal life sometimes is not as satisfying, and that really can set them up for that long-term burnout effect. And finally, the big drum roll, what's common among all these people long-term is that they just have a real commitment to personal and professional growth, and they have a spiritual side to them. Hope you enjoyed the videos, and I hope that they're helpful and that they're going to help you stay fresh in the field so you can help that many more people. And stay tuned for another TED Tool.